Canada just made a huge move that could change its energy future, but almost nobody noticed because of a last-minute tax fight with the US. Here's why it matters. In recent days, Ottawa scrapped its planned 3% digital tax on US tech giants like Amazon, Google, Meta, and Apple after President Donald Trump threatened retaliatory tariffs. But while that drama grabbed headlines, Canada quietly achieved a major energy milestone, its first ever liquefied natural gas export shipment to Asia, marking a strategic shift away from reliance on US pipelines. The digital services tax was supposed to apply retroactively to 2022 revenues, potentially generating over $8 billion for Canada. But Trump called it a blatant attack on US firms, and with tariffs on Canadian exports looming, Ottawa backed down just hours before the tax was set to take effect. This move highlights Canada's economic vulnerability to US pressure, something the new LNG exports could help change. LNG is natural gas supercooled to minus 162 degrees Celsius, turning it into a liquid that takes up 1/600th of its original volume, making it easy to ship overseas. On June 30th, Shell's $40 billion LNG Canada project shipped its first cargo from Kitimat, BC, bound for Asia. This is a game-changer because, until now, Canada sold nearly all its gas to the US via pipelines at low prices. With this new Pacific route, Canada can now access lucrative Asian markets where demand is soaring and avoid the geopolitical risks of Middle Eastern supply chains. Canada's economy wins big. The LNG Canada project created 9,000-plus jobs and delivered $5.8 billion in contracts to local businesses and First Nations communities. Asian buyers like Japan and South Korea gain a stable, cleaner energy alternative to coal. Shell and its partners stand to profit massively, with global LNG demand expected to grow 60% by 2040. Plans are already underway to double the facility's capacity by adding 2 more processing units. Despite the excitement, challenges remain. Environmental groups argue LNG still contributes to emissions, even if it's cleaner than coal. Canada also faces stiff competition from established LNG giants like the US and Qatar. But if all goes well, this could position Canada as a top 10 LNG exporter by 2026, reducing its dependence on the US market and strengthening its energy independence. While the digital tax fight dominated the news, Canada's LNG breakthrough could reshape its economy for decades. What do you think? Will this move give Canada more leverage on the global stage, or will challenges like environmental concerns slow its progress? Let me know in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.